One area where there's a real buzz here at Farnborough this year is around eVTOL aircraft, and we're stood in front of another one here. Here to tell us more is Oscar Lara, Chief Operating Officer at CRISALION Mobility. Thank you for joining us. Tell us first of all a bit about CRISALION Mobility.
Well, CRISALION is a Spanish company, and we want to really change the way how we move, the way how we move people, cargo around in our planet, and we do it on ground with remote-driven vehicles, ground vehicles, and on the air side with eVTOLs. This eVTOL that we have here, Integrity, is our bet for this kind of missions.
So, Integrity, whereabouts are you on your development journey for this craft?
We have already a full-scale flying prototype, technological prototype called Concept. We have been flying it, transition from hover to cruise, and currently we are designing the commercial aircraft that we are going to take to the market. This is called Integrity. We are flying our first scale prototype, and then the next steps will be the full-scale prototype, the conforming aircraft, and in 2030 we will have the entry into service.
What are the principles behind the design of this? Why does it look the way that it does?
Well, we really want to service society. So this means that we not only want to focus on transporting people around, moving people around, but also cargo and emergency and medical services. So this is one of the drivers of our cabin, of the design of the cabin, but also one of the main drivers of how it looks is our FlyFree concept. This is the architecture of the aircraft that we have here that is very different from tilt rotors, from multi-copter concept, and this is our patented system and a real difference that we have with respect to competitors.
Of course, we can see the outside of the concept here, but in terms of the inside, you mentioned multiple uses there, passenger, cargo, and so on. How far developed is the inside? How many passengers will one of these hold?
We are talking about 5 passengers plus a pilot. Of course, we need the pilot to get certified in Europe or in the US. Yeah. Okay? And we're talking about 130-kilometer range. So this means that we can fulfill inter-urban missions, but as well as regional missions.
And as far as the people behind this development, who are you? Who are your colleagues? Why should you be the people to bring one of these to market?
We are a Spanish team, but we have an international company. We have people from all over the world. We have senior people, we have young people, many engineers, of course, because this is innovation and we need these great minds together with us. And we are global. So this means that yes, even though we are based in Madrid, we have a global team. We are trying to attract talent, because without talent, this project is nothing.
At Farnborough this year, there are quite a few companies who are showcasing their concepts around eVTOL aircraft. What is it that sets you apart at CRISALION, and is there space for you all in the market?
Yes, there are many concepts, but of course there are not so many concepts. They have a full-scale prototype, they have transition from hover to cruise, and of course as well that have this unique patented FlyFree system. So for this reason we think that we have a unique value proposition to the market, and we think that yes, even though there are many competitors, we think that our aircraft is totally suitable for the current market demands.
And finally, for now, Oscar, what are the timelines that you are looking at to bring Integrity or its successor to market?
We are talking about an entry into service in 2030, and for us the most important thing is to create a whole ecosystem. Of course, certification is a challenge, and we are working with the EASA on the certification process, but for us the most important thing is to have the vertiport ready, to have as well the insurance policies ready, there are many different aspects that we have to put together before we get all these aircraft flying around in our cities.
Commercial operations by 2030, I wish you every success. I can't wait to be sitting inside some test flights of these in the next few years. But for now, thank you very much indeed for joining us here, Oscar, and well, really all the best for the next few years.
Thank you, a pleasure.